Let's get some messages for the collective. We are going to check the energies and any kind of guidance messages that might come up for the collective. Hi, my name is Sneha. Welcome to Love and Light Tarot. If this is the very first time you are visiting my channel, please do consider subscribing, and welcome back to all the regular viewers. Hope everyone is doing great. We are going to check the energies and whatever comes up in today's reading. Take what resonates in your situation, leave the rest. If it does not feel like your situation, please do not forcibly fit it. There are so many other readings that you can check in the different playlists that I have on my channel. These are all timeless readings, so anytime you feel drawn to a particular thumbnail or a particular caption or anything, there could be a message in it at that point of time for you. All right. Take a deep breath, relax, let's start. Wow, all right. I see what is happening here. Okay, so there is this lingering energy I see here. Okay, now this lingering energy is of someone who has been thinking about you and how they should have given you what you wanted. This is most probably somebody who you were in a relationship with, or who you dated for a very short while and this person probably ghosted you, or things just did not work out. You ended up separating, maybe mutually, or maybe one person ended it. Take it how it applies in your situation. But this energy is someone who has been thinking about you and how they should have given you what you wanted. So, someone who just realized that what you wanted was what they wanted too. Only thing is that they realized it when it was too late. So, there are a lot of thoughts of should have, could have, would have, that kind of a wishful thinking. I should have done this, I could have done that, I would have done this, something else would have happened. Why didn't I do it? Why didn't I behave differently that time? Why didn't I react differently that time? All those kind of thoughts and feelings lingering in their mind. You are definitely on their mind. Okay, you're definitely on their mind, and there might be a lot of guilt and shame. There might be a feeling of loss, guilt, shame. Maybe they chose someone else over you. Okay, but I do see this energy of breadcrumbing. I do see that energy of giving attention to other people. So maybe when they were with you, already they were giving attention to other people, or they broke up with you and immediately started giving attention to other people, immediately started dating other people, or they felt like they had other options. Even if they did not get in a relationship right away, they had this energy of leaving you, and they thought that it was the best decision at that time. Okay, there is definitely a lot of guilt and shame. They may or may not show it, they may or may not acknowledge it. They are in fact trying to give reasons even to themselves how that decision was good, how it was correct, how it had to be taken that time. The circumstances were such, their situation was such, or the entire vibe of that connection was such that they had to leave, they had to break off things. These are the kind of things that they are trying to tell themselves, to just convince themselves how their decision of leaving the connection was right at that time. However, deep down, sometimes they do realize that that's not the truth. They do feel guilty and ashamed of hurting you, of betraying you, of leaving you the way they did. In some cases, this could be your energy towards the other person also, which is now basically coming forward. Okay, so it could have been many reasons basically, for leaving. So maybe they chose someone else over you, like I said. Maybe they didn't know how to commit. Maybe they just wanted to flirt and have a good time, and you were actually looking for a deeper commitment, which they realized much later, after everything fell apart, that even they wanted commitment. They also thought that you would give them a chance, because they have done this in the past. Probably for some of you, they have already done this multiple times in the past. You have always given them chances, and they thought that this time also you would give them a chance. Okay, I don't see that happening right now. I don't see you in the mood to give them another chance. I just saw 555 here. So if this resonated, please drop 555 in the comments. I don't think this time you are in the mood to give them another chance. There may be a lot of unspoken promises, unfinished business. They may have told you a lot of things, let's do this, let's do that. I see my future with you. I want to eventually get married to you. I want to settle down. I want to have kids, and blah, blah, blah. And they did not fulfill any of those promises, basically, right? So it's an energy which is very heavy. At some point, you feel that heaviness in that energy. You could also be remembering this person. It's not like you have bitter feelings towards them. You know that you don't want to give them a chance, but there are times when you actually do think about this person, like, what should have been, what could have been. It's the same mirroring energy back and forth between the two of you. This person still feels that you should have or you could have been together, although you are not, and it was just a case of bad timing, or something got in the way. Maybe the career got in the way, maybe priorities, financial situations, or there could be other things, related to the career, or maybe they had to move somewhere, they had to relocate somewhere, that got in the way of this connection, and they thought that they wouldn't be able to carry forward with this connection anymore. And it was more like a case of bad timing. They are also trying to justify that. Now understand one thing, that they could have actually found out a solution, and they could have worked out things with you if they really wanted, but they chose the easier way out by running away. And that is again something that they feel guilty and ashamed for. Okay, so they feel stupid at times. They feel stupid that they didn't try harder. And there are a lot of questions that haunt them. There are a lot of things that remind them of you, and it haunts them, especially at night, when the world is completely quiet and they are in their own space. They do think about how things would have been, how things should have been, or how happy you would have been together, and they do miss that. There is this sense of nostalgia. I see strong Leo, I see Virgo, Gemini, and I see again Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. These could be significant. That's what I have for you actually. I Let me just get one card. Yeah, they feel like, they feel that they have made a big mistake. And I can completely see some of you actually rolling your eyes and saying it's too late to say that now. It's too late, it's already done. This person is actually thinking of, whether you will give them a second chance. They want to talk to you, they want to reach out, but they stop themselves from doing it. I'm not sure whether they will do it in the future. It does look like a very slow moving energy, so maybe not right away. At this point, they are just thinking about reaching out, and how they want to take that risk and leap of faith. Whether you want to give them a chance or not is completely up to you. I don't think you're going to trust them very easily this time. Okay, so if this resonated, please do like, comment, share, and of course, if you need to get a personal reading, my WhatsApp number is in the description. Do reach out for a personal reading. And this is what I have for you today. I will see you again soon for another reading. Take care, all of you. Love and light to all. Bye bye for now.